What is going on, everybody? Cowbell here. Let's see. Sky Rage. I'm doing alright. Glad to hear you're doing well, too. Sarah, how's it going? Hopefully you're feeling a little bit better. And Blazin'. Let's see. Here's making sure Lutz is working. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Definitely appreciate that. I just need to play with some volume for a second on my end because it's not quite lining up the way I want it to. But I think it should be pretty well as far as what you guys can hear. It's just what I need to hear. Music video though. It's a little more motion than I'd like. But seeing as I don't have the ability to really edit that, I am gonna roll with it for now. It does sound very epic. I will definitely hand you that. I thought I just heard a ding. I heard a thing. I thought I heard a thing. How are you guys all doing? All right, so you guys voted on Sandbox today. So I put up a poll this afternoon over on Twitter to see what genre you guys want me to play, and you picked Sandbox. So I decided to pick up Empyrion again and take a look at that, and I don't remember anything that we did, so I'm gonna start out new and see how we can do here. I'll just leave everything the way it is except for the name of new game. Space. That about summarizes it, I think. Oh, there's a co-op server option. Was that? Oh, cool. Requires a lot of resources though. Nah, that's okay. Let's go back. So we're just gonna go ahead and roll with this, I think, and see what happens. Aw, cute little pictures of raptors. It seemed a lot better before I started talking about it. So yes, if you're wondering why the overlay is down below still for the Red Cross, even though it doesn't actually say it per se, I am continuing the fundraiser at least until the end of the week. So we're gonna have that still rolling. If you want to get in on that, it's not too late. The link will be in the description. You can check it out on Twitch as well. And seems like this old base has some things near it, so we're gonna settle down right around that area, I think. But I want to try and pick up whatever I can. Oh no, it's too late. Well, I should be able to just land right about there. That'll do it. Ow, that hurt. Also, if you are over on Twitch, I played around with it a little bit. There is now... Did I just take it? Yeah, I took it. There is now an extension that I added. I'm going to be adding more. But if you're on the desktop version of Twitch, then you can actually play this a mini game that you guys can play. And it's basically an RPG, and from what I read about it real quick, I still have to read more about it, but it's supposed to be something like you are fighting monsters and we're building a town together. And it's like the channel is all together. I guess it's like a guild or whatever you want to call it. So we're all kind of working together, and we can see the town developing as we do more stuff. So feel free to check that out. I'd love to hear what you think of that. The soundtrack, I mean, it's the official soundtrack for the game. It's nothing that I'm doing special. It is. Moving in 5 seconds. Goodbye, friend. But yeah, no, I didn't do anything special for it. It is actually the official soundtrack for the game. I'm just gonna wander in here and open your door and close your door. And I need to like claim this or something, right? Oh wow, I could grab all the things. Take. I'll probably put a lot back anyway, because it's gonna be my base for now. It's not far off, I promise you. As far as the whole mod thing, I know there's a couple of you that I'd actually like to add, but I am going to probably revisit that on like later this week is what I'm looking to do. But to answer your question effectively, yes. What is that beep? Sounds a little suspicious. Why didn't I open this PDA and figure out what I was doing? Delicious. Oh, collect delicious green eating Omicron. Okay, I don't know what gold coins are for yet, but sure. All right. Wow, there's a whole lot of stuff here apparently. Okay, well, what do I need to do? I don't remember how this all works. Is it gonna tell me like what I'm supposed to do? Game mechanics Q&A. I guess they took the tutorial out of the game itself, and you can do that separately now. I don't know. Thank you for the loots, though. I did forget to thank you for that, so I definitely do appreciate that. It really does help out, guys. So if you have the capability, it's free. You can send tips every 15 and 20 minutes, and all you need is an email address. And you get your message up on stream, which is always cool. Dying. Yeah, that seems like a good place to start. Twitch notification was a little late, just got it. Yeah, you know what, I might need to just write a similar message that I do over on Twitter through the YouTube side for Twitch. That way I at least post a status update. I might try and do that in the future. It's been a little while since I've done it. Empty your hands to swim. Alright then. Can you tell me more about living? How do I do this living thing? Harvesting, that seems... Alright, this isn't really telling me much of anything that I need to know. So, we're just gonna try and figure this out. We're gonna go run over here and grab some things. Oh, cool, I found Promethium. This is not something I can gather from. It looks a lot like something that would have something to gather from. If you have a YouTube account and internet, you can send lots probably. Oh, for loots. You can send a lot. I mean, and it'll let messages come through every 3 minutes. So, in theory, 5 people could keep it constantly going and sending in those messages, which I think would be really cool if we got up to that. If you, what else did I miss? How you feeling though? A little better, I hope. Yeah, I'm definitely getting better. Thank you, Sarah. It's been a little bit of a week as far as that's concerned, but I'm definitely feeling better now. Thank you. Loots, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. You can do a lot with loots, and I'm glad that you guys enjoy it. Oh, whoa, these are a whole bunch of prefab things. I don't know what I'm doing. Find me, because I just want to know what I have right now. But yes, no, there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with it. I just like it in general. I think it's nice that it gives you guys an option to get your message prioritized and focused on stream, and you guys can get some messages focused like that. I think that's cool. I like that it's free. I mean, there's a handful of things I like about it in general. Core. Alright, so this is why I need to latch on to that other thing, I think. I think that's what I need to do to the base. I need to latch that on, I believe. I think that's how I capture it. So we're gonna just find a spot find a spot. I'd prefer to put it indoors, if possible. I don't want the thing that gives me control of this to be easily accessible from the outside. But I don't know if I'm going to have that option. It might be like, nah, sorry. Sorry, you gotta put this in a spot where it's really vulnerable, because we don't really like you that much. Yeah, no. Oh, there is one already placed. That's why. Space fries. Okay, then. We'll just go with it. So there is one already. So how do I capture it again? Least favorite thing about stream is that I don't have a wrench next to it. Easy there, buddy. It's coming. This thing did get a little beat up, didn't it? So where is this core, and how do I actually take it? How do I take the thing for my own? Oh, I don't think it's in the wreckage outside, but it might be upstairs. Maybe. That's not it, is it? I keep getting that sound. I don't know what it means. I'm a little confused. Can I run in here? What's up here? Anything up here? It looked like a spoon for a second. I got really confused. Oh, fuel tank. Okay. Well, I mean, that's good that I found the fuel tank, but I still don't think I have ownership of this, so I don't know if I want to power it just yet. Is that really helpful to me? I couldn't tell you. Running. My guy's gonna starve long before I actually accomplish anything. I'm getting the impression. What is this? Why are there oh, that's a hole. That's a hole that I don't want to be in. I don't know what this is. How do you turn on the jetpack again? Is it J? Yeah. Okay. Well, we got up here, but I still don't know what it's for. Alright then. Just want to make sure I don't murder myself falling to the ground. Still not. Hey, you're right there though, because you're gonna end up getting, as you saw the last time, I'm gonna be throwing credits along the way. So stick around, because you might get a little something. Take this. It's dangerous to go alone. It just told me something about shuttles or vessels or something. I didn't see what it was though. That's unfortunate. That emoji is not appropriate. Yeah, well, you know, it's the little things. How do I do anything? Let's start with that. Maybe I should have done the tutorial again, because it's been a long time. Control panel. Oh, okay. Faction mine, maybe? Did I take it? Home spawn? I don't... Turn on the lights. Turn on power. Because I don't know what is going on right now. Devices. I'm so confused. Signal logic. I mean, it looks like it would be fun to play with sometime. I am still kind of confused, but that's okay. That's what I get for putting this game down for a while. So we'll just kind of try and... Oh, the door's open now. I guess the automatic part is back because we turned on the power. That makes sense. But we're gonna see... That's nothing. I keep thinking that that's something, but it's really just like armor or some sort of panel. Do I have any food on me? I don't think I have actual food. I think there were a couple things in there that I can grab, and I might do that, but it's glass. Okay. Oh, just slide on down. Pillow. Oh, get back here, pillow! I swear. Oh, is chat showing for both of you as far as Twitch and YouTube is concerned? Because I usually have chat over on the right side, and I just want to make sure that's actually coming up. I didn't really pay too close attention yet. Here, hold these things. I don't want to accidentally lose them. And they seem useful for later. Too cold 190. I don't know what that means. We do have water though. And oxygen. Don't know. I don't think it did, so I'm just gonna flip out for a second. Give me a moment. I just want to make sure that chat is showing for everybody. Oh yeah, there it is. I see it now. Okay. Perfect. Chat's working. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Thanks, Truths, by the way. And Blazin. Truths, how you doing, by the way? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Hope you weren't expecting me to know what I was doing. But we like to have a nice relaxed time here, so glad to have you. See YouTube messages popping up. Okay, yeah, it should blend everything together, which I like to do because I know that not everybody's on Twitch or on YouTube, so I think it helps you guys to interact with each other no matter which platform you're on. So that's, oh cool, I leveled up. Those things look like they're probably pack animals, so they're probably fine. But I only have a pistol, and I don't know what I'm doing yet, so I'm just gonna run around here and pretend I didn't see anything. I don't know about those guys over there. They're doing figure eights or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. But I did pick up something that I remember was food. These corn dogs. So, can I use it? Oh, from toolbar or from shift right. Okay. Got it. I got it. I figured it out. Fair with this 2,800 hours in it. Wow, so then you would be able to tell me all sorts of things that I have no clue what's going on. So, I am very happy to have here then. And you can make fun of me for all the things that I'm doing that don't make any sense. At person in Twitch. This is a family-friendly stream. Yeah, pretty much. We try to keep it nice and relaxed and chill. And, I mean, the community has been really, really good with that, so I definitely can't complain. But, in the end, it's really more about having a good time and everybody just being respectful and having fun. So, that's what it's all about. Acquired a good bit of knowledge. Significantly more than I have, I assure you. Because my recent sandbox of choice has actually been Starbound. I've sunk a good 1,000 plus, and that was a while ago when I had that 1,000 plus hours into it. I had it back when it was going through beta, when they didn't have a lot of stuff that they have now. They had like their way to progress tiers is basically like, make this item, use it, some boss will come find you, and then you gotta fight them, and that's it. Been with it since its inception. You know, that's actually really awesome. Reminded me that I had been watching it for a while, but I didn't pick it up. But that's really cool that you've been watching it for so long and just been a part of this process. I think it's really cool that a lot of games do the whole early access aspect now. I think that it's awesome that you can get involved and interact with the developers and share with them what your thoughts are and impact the way that the game develops. That's a really cool feature that you didn't really have as an option in the past when it came to game development. You didn't have indie games coming out really because you needed a publisher. You didn't have things like Steam. And now you've got the fact that those costs to get into the market are so low. I mean, sure, it's heavily saturated, but you can get it out there, and then it's kind of more on you and your game at that point, and the community that you can build around it. So it's exactly. You got it, Blazin. You got it. Devs are awesome. You know, I haven't actually had the luxury of talking to the devs yet. That is something, you know, it's always fun getting to, that's one of the cool things I like about doing Twitch and YouTube and getting to create content, is that every so often, I'm sure I'll be doing it more in the future, I get to meet some devs and talk to them about their game and find out more. And sometimes there'll be one where, like, what was it? Dead Cells was one that, grant, I had spoken with them a little bit through email, but it was one of those like, hey, this game isn't even out yet, and it's coming out soon, but here, why don't you have a copy and you can show everybody and show them about the game and stuff. And I love stuff like that because I get to show you guys what's going on and what is coming out, what they're working on, and see what you guys are interested in, and we can give feedback together, and I think it's a really cool process. Pregnant alligator. That sounds like an Xbox name where you're like, I have no idea what to pick. Just assign me a gamer tag. Seems like I am forever known as pregnant alligator. That a friend of mine was actually with a different service actually was named Quack Manatee was the suggested result. So he wound up, he's like, yeah, sure, why not? Has nothing to do with what I type, but that's okay. I should probably eat some foods. The corn is good for a while. I mean, all this stuff is good for a while. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. But for now, let's just at least eat some things, because we need to actually be fed if we're gonna wander around here. So, as you are aware, I have no idea what's going on right now. I know I should probably mine for resources, but outside of that, I don't really have any real plans at this point in time. I'm gonna hold this corn dog though. I think that would be helpful. Here, you keep all the things that spoil, and we'll just go ahead and do this. Well, I'm sure there's some way to sort this more easily rather, but I don't know what it is. So we're just gonna do this right there, right about there. All right, cool. Love being part of the gaming process. I've been gaming since 1983 on Commodore 64. Nice, nice. I love it. I'm giving feedback on games just about as long. That's actually cool though. How easy did you find it to give feedback on games back in those days, back in the days of Commodore 64 and stuff like that? Because I feel like it would be a little difficult trying to even break that barrier to reach out and interact with them. This is the drill, right? Yeah, this is the drill. All right, so I think, yeah, okay. It's a resource mining. That's what we need to do. So I think, if I remember correctly, I think we just do one of these until we drill down, more or less. So I tried to go on a slant because I thought that would be better to kind of, oh, all right, sure, why not? I might as well take it. I never know what that's going to be used for. But I tried to go on a slant. That way it'd be a little bit easier to get back out of here, especially if we're dealing with any vehicles trying to get down here. I mean, for me, I've got a jetpack, so I can kind of make it work, even if it's a little rickety, whatever. Rickety. I'm making up words now. It's got me so flustered I'm making up words. I also do want to just move this window a touch because I want to make sure that the volume when I'm using this drill is not deafening all of you, and I couldn't really see that at a glance, I believe. I don't know if this is really working. I know I'm getting closer towards it, but I keep stopping every so often because I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. I assume that at this point I'm pretty much just drilling straight forward and seeing what happens. Seems like the best approach. Aha, we are getting iron. So we found it. We found the vein. We'll just do this for a little while. That's it. Perfect. Keep on getting more metals. The metals are good things. If Sandbox has taught me anything, it's gather more metal. It's usually a good approach. I do find it interesting, though, with the mining in this. I remember this the last time that we played this. That it seems like the way that the ore veins work is that there are certain spots where the chunks of metal will actually come out from your drilling operations. I find it interesting that you pretty much can find a spot where you're drilling in and it's removing the wall and it's backing it up and nothing's dropping, but then you hit a vein all of a sudden where there's a bunch of them happen to be close together, or you happen to lighten up everything in the area for it, and then all of a sudden it's just like rock, 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 and there comes everything. Okay, I think we got all that. Game's so much different now too. They really are. I mean, for me, so my history with gaming, the first PC game I played, because that's really where I focus more. I mean, I did do some console stuff, you know, back in the original NES and all that, but I didn't have a Commodore 64. PC though was what really, I didn't even really start drilling for that, but okay. PC was really where I was interested though. Let's see. Stream picture went out. I can hear but can't see. Is anyone else having that issue? Anyone else unable to see what's going on? Oh, that light would make things better too. You can see and hear just fine. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, if anybody else is having that issue, let me know. Otherwise, it might just be something that needs to be a refresh. Not sure, Blazin. But about my gaming history, my first PC game was a space sim by Chris Roberts by the name of Wing Commander Privateer. And that was something that just fascinated me because I saw what they did there and I was like, oh wow, this is amazing. You have this game where you can go into space and you can do all sorts of, you can just fly around, you can trade if you want, you can do whatever you want. And there are some missions that are, you know, randomly generated. There's some story missions too. But I saw that whole thing, I was like, this is so cool. This is a game that I could love, definitely. And I had a lot of fun with it. I know there was a remake of it that I'll probably try playing around with sometime. But that was the first PC game I played, and I've been hooked on PC ever since. So, let's see. Consoles have never been able to touch PC performance and ability to mod. Absolutely. And that goes back to, funny enough, how I was talking about Starbound earlier. If you're into sandbox games, it's of the 2D variety, and it's more pixel graphics. But they developed that game with the modder in mind right from the beginning. And there are a couple of mods that I know personally that, from watching the development and seeing these mods and using them, that the devs for Starbound Chucklefish, they had said, you know what, that's a great idea. We're just going to put that in the base game. We're not even going to make you have to mod that in anymore. So they did some really cool stuff with that. I love the mods that they have for that game. I think that there's a lot of cool stuff that you can do. And that's again, it goes back to that whole, the ability to mod. This is so many new experiences you can have when you have the ability to change the game the way that it is played, and all the different functionality, add different things, different systems, different items, whatever. There's so much you can do with it, and I think that's really, really cool, and definitely, as you said, True, it's definitely one of the strengths of PC gaming as opposed to console gaming. Ruined the joke. I appreciate it though. No, I would have done the same thing no matter what. I would have just asked everybody and waited for someone to confirm or not that it was working. So I'm gonna go on a limb and say that I should probably learn some techs. I should probably learn how to do a few things. And I'm gonna assume that one of those things I should learn is, let's see, I got the large constructor, so I'm gonna want to build that. Armor locker, no, I mean, this stuff is probably all useful. Repair bay, I'm sure that's all useful. There's a lot of stuff that looks useful, I just don't know how it works yet. Hangar doors, I mean, I'm gonna want those at some point. Advanced constructor, definitely, but that's a lot of levels off. Furnace, that seems like something that would be relevant right about now, so that way I can work with the metals I have, but I guess that's not how that works. I guess there's something different. Tools, maybe? Multi-tool seems useful. Removing, repairing, changing, rotating, upgrading blocks. Yeah, that all seems pretty handy. I'm gonna do that. Weapons and tools are crucial to have first. Okay, alright, so I was kind of on the right track, I guess, with my wandering. Weapons make sense. Light armor, I should probably know how to do that. And the assault rifle would be handy too. Alright, cool, cool, cool. There may be a slight cooldown of like a minute or two, blazing on the... What is actually... Oh, is that the light? That's the grow light situation here. Okay, let me shut that off for a second. Let me go and get those seeds again. But yeah, there may be a quick cooldown on the gambling option for the game, the mini games, Blazing. It might be like 2 minutes or something. It's nothing substantial, but just enough so that way it's not like bet, 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 bet. Where'd all my money go? Okay. I'm gonna assume that something that would be handy to grow would be probably, let's go with corn and pumpkins first, because those I imagine I wouldn't really need so much of the processing to take place as much as I would need to just have them. I think I could do it that way. Here's some ingots that I don't really know what to do with yet. I'm gonna try and figure out my options once I get these seeds planted and see if we can at least get a couple of basic things operational. Alright, so I'm gonna need to get this on my quick bar. One for you. Oh, I have the survival constructor. That's right. Okay, so I need to use that. That's how that works. You can go here. And you can go there. And ta-da! Alright, so these should be growing now, I think. I think that's how that works. But we're just gonna leave that alone. And can I get the survival? Probably needs to be outdoors, most likely. Cannot be connected to a base. Okay. Fair enough. That explains that. So let's go ahead and just put it right behind everything. Let's put it right behind this base for now. Just somewhere where it's not quite officially connected, but it is very much in the area. Yeah, right there is good enough. Oh, and I can pick it up too. Perfect. So I don't have to worry so much. Here. Make me some iron. Like a lot of it. Well, I can only do 21, I think. Right? Yeah, 21. Okay, that's fine. And then I have all this stone. So I guess I could grind it down, because why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. That'll be 11. That should take care of that. But, let's see. Let's also play for a second with the loots window, because it's a little weird at the moment. It's just kind of awkwardly placed. Oh, speak of the devil. Might be back. See ya. Alright, sounds good, Blazin. Thanks so much for the loot, and thanks for coming by. I'm hoping to see you later. We'll be figuring all this stuff out together, I presume. But I definitely do appreciate having you here. And we're making iron. I mean, that's a start. I don't know if that's really gonna get me where I need to be, but I'm sure the iron will be helpful. Let's actually put this back here for a second. Steel plates, that seems useful. Seems like something I need. I imagine... Let's see, this motorbike construction kit. I remember that being an early thing from when they had the tutorial built in to the game, so I'm gonna assume that that is where I should go first. Let's see, so I need one motor. Motor was around here somewhere. Electronics, metal components. This is gonna be one of those things where I'm like trying to figure out all along what involves what. So you need electronics, so I need copper and silicon. I need cables, so I need more copper. Metal components. So copper, silicon, cobalt. I'm pretty much just gonna need everything, aren't I? Well, hopefully I have enough biofuel to get through that, because I did get a lot of iron, and maybe I shouldn't have focused so much on that. Maybe I should have worried more. Oh, right. Thank you for that, Truths. That's the rocks that are just kind of like hanging on top of the surface, right? Those are the ones that you're referring to? And yes, make a pike. Hey, I remember some things. We've done a thing. Food. Yeah, let's eat a little. Make sure we're all nice and stocked up here. Nothing wrong with that. Rather than have it spoil. No reason to do that. If I remember correctly, also, I should do something with the water. I'm trying to remember what it was, though. There is something that goes in the water. Those rocks. Okay. I'm sure I passed some already. I just didn't see them. But I will, I'll continue to look around for a sec here. A little harder at night. Oh, I just removed an entire tree by taking those berries. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to break your everything. Could they have at least let me get some wood out of it or something? Or... yes. I frequently forget. I remember this now. I frequently forget how quickly the stamina disappears in this game. Oxygen water generators. Okay, water generator. That makes sense too. I mean, both of them make sense. But I'm trying to think. Oxygen I don't really need yet, just because I'm on a planet that has an atmosphere. But when I go for space, that's gonna be a different story. So that's good to know. I need to make sure that I focus on that. Yeah, give me all these things. All the plants. And here's a rock. These are the rocks that we want. Give me one of these things. Iron. It had to be iron again. Oh, at least we leveled. Okay. At least we got more rocks also. That's the other really important part of that. That's like just a little more. Magnesium. Okay. Now we got something different at least. I can make a few ingots out of that. Can I do anything with this tree? No. Alright. It's just gonna sit there and look weird. I was like, it had to appear somewhere, right? I didn't just break that for nothing. That giant rock. Saw some silicon. Only enough for, again, like another 10 ingots. But it is some, so it might be enough to at least get us off the ground. Maybe get that bike operational. Hopefully. Although that'll help also. That'll help the cause. I'm just going to try and take all these things out. Maybe we'll get lucky, because otherwise, like we were talking about, if I have to go and dig tunnels for all of these things, then I'm gonna run into that problem of probably not having enough fuel to do it. Biofuel. I thought I heard something. I thought I heard something not so good. Oh, hi Raptor. Yeah, don't be mad. Oh, hi other Raptor that I just walked into. Do you guys just not care about people? It seems very un-Raptor-like. Well, I'm just gonna take all this aloe vera while you're a herd of raptors walking past me and ignoring me. Okay, sure. That one I think didn't actually drop anything. That's annoying. Alright, let's see. Picking, breaking rocks, and killing enemies gets you up to levels the quickest. Gotcha. And that's where I'm gonna need to upgrade weaponry and whatnot. I don't really feel comfortable engaging too much with a pistol at this point. And without having a good way to really create more ammo, or not really knowing how that works yet. Probably not having the resources I need to really reliably create more ammo. 2 types of raptors now, aggressive and non-aggressive. Oh, okay. Good to know. Yeah, because I definitely saw them. I was like, well, that's the end for me. And then they all just wandered past and walked straight past me. I'm like, I don't remember raptors doing that in pretty much any game environment ever. But if they want to do that, that is not something I'm going to complain about. I heard a thing again. Is that guy aggressive? He seems to be kind of coming in my general direction. Sorta? No. No, I think he's fine. I don't think he's worried about people. Alright. Gather all the things. I'm just trying to grab what I can while I look for more rocks to break at this point. Are they on the radar by any chance, the rocks? Or do I just pretty much need to wander around and see what I see? Also, while I have a second, I'm gonna destroy a tree by taking berries again, because that's... Oh, it didn't destroy the tree this time. Good on ya. Happy to hear that. Alright, I guess those are also non-aggressive. Ah. I'm very fortunate about that. This whole raptor of passivity thing. I could definitely get used to that. Alright, let's see. So, I should eat a little bit here first. We'll just go back for the corn dogs, since we can just throw the corn into the fridge as soon as we get back. I think they should both last long enough that we'll get back there. I'm not really too worried. It's not like we're far away. 250 meters. It's like a stone's throw in this game. Especially if you have a bike. But the one thing I thought was interesting with the bikes is I always had a hard time with the physics of it. I would just kind of be jerking all over the place. It's kind of weird, a little funky, but that's the way it is. And what was that? It probably would have bit me by now if it didn't like people. So I'm gonna go with it doesn't care. Again, I'm gonna go with it would have bit me by now. So we're just gonna keep moving. Keeping it moving. I'll take these. No, these. Alright. Maybe these? There we go. Like there should be some way. Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't actually see you in there. But, that spear seems to be kind of embedded in your hand, buddy. I don't know about that. Looks a little uncomfortable. Yeah, that you have like the same sort of grip that NFL wide receivers use. Because no, that definitely looks in your hand. But either way, something isn't quite right. We'll take another rock. I guess that means nothing. Okay, then. We'll just go with that. Alright, so there should be at least a few more rocks around here somewhere, I would imagine. And I really am trying to avoid digging holes too much. I may just run this back anyway, though, and drop stuff off in the fridge. See where we're at as far as metals are concerned. Go ahead and smelt those. I think that's going to be the way that we go about this. We're going to run out of stamina long before we get there, though. Just like always. Now it feels like he's running a pretty far distance, and I don't remember him being able to run quite that far. But no matter. Neutral tribe will attack you if they see you harming the non-aggressive life forms. Ah, okay. Triceratops will attack also. So is Triceratops aggressive or neutral? Also, for those of you who remember Tribes 2 in particular was the one that I played. I see hills like this, and I instinctively want to hold jump to ski down them. Even though it doesn't work like that. Neutral. Gotcha. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really going to be aggressive until I feel comfortable with my position in this universe and where we're at as far as supplies and things like that. So I think we'll be fine there. But that is very handy to know. I don't think I have anything else that spoils on me. Now I don't. Alright, cool. I keep hitting tab thinking that's going to close that. Don't really know why I do that. But let's see what we can get out of this. Here. 1 and 1 and 2 and 1. That's all we can really get out of this. But that may be enough to at least get some basic stuff. Maybe get a bike rolling out of this. We're going to try it, at least see if we have enough. Alright, so we need 1 motor. So that's the electronics. We need 1 electronics, 3 cables, and 2 metal components. So that'll be the motor. Then we need 1 pipes. Okay, that takes care of that. Oh, I got extra because it's an output count of 2. That's fine. I needed more of them anyway. I think. We needed pipes though. Pipes. 2 steel plate. Okay. Good thing I got so much iron. 2 pipes. Okay. Takes care of all that. Actually, that's everything that I needed. So I didn't actually need those, but I'm sure I'll use them for something else anyway. I'm not too worried about that. But we're gonna have a bike. It's gonna be great. Okay. Control device. Oh, for other products. Gotcha. Nothing that I really need right now. What I probably could use, though, is more promethium to just fuel the base and stuff. Or some biofuel to get my drill to have enough to really actually start digging holes and getting at the primary sources of these ores. Best thing to keep you going is make a farm with at least 12 growing plots. 3 tomatoes. Okay. Now, so that's a question that I have, actually. How do you actually make the plots? Is that... I assume that there is some either blueprint or... Not blueprints. I assume that there is some thing on the tech tree, or perhaps, let's see, would it be miscellaneous? Cargo box, oxygen generator. I should probably learn that too, honestly. Auto mining. I mean, that'd be great, but you know, that'll be eventually. In the land of eventually. For now, though, let's pick up the oxygen generator. It's not that we really need it at this point. Need a food processor to make plots. Okay. Fair enough. So I know how to make one. And I presume that it is made at... I guess, do I just decide I want to make it? Or do I actually need to pick it from the templates here? Probably from the templates. Weapons, devices. Alright, here, make a motorbike. Perfect. And then what we want next is... That large constructor is tempting also, though, at some point. What we want next is the food processor. Should be somewhere around here. In theory. Wing blocks, artificial mass, weapons and items. I know it's not going to be there. But, out of curiosity, I need seaweed for the biofuel. Good to know. Okay. Bandages. No, this is... Need a home with a large constructor to build a food processor. Oh, okay. I was starting to gear myself towards that thought because there's nothing else that's coming out of this, it looks like. But let's go ahead and let's get this up and running then. So we need 8 more components. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be enough. Then we need 3 more cables. That'll be enough of those. And then we need 2 motors, 4 pipes, or 3 pipes. 1, 2, 3. Right, steel plates. I'll just make a few extra. It's not like we're not going to use them. That's the 3 pipes. And then we need, let's see, 2 motors, 5 electronics. 2 motors, 5 electronics. 2 motors, we're here. Okay, I'm going to end up doubling back on a couple of things here. I can see that already. That's with the cables again. I'm out of copper, though. Alright, kind of saw that coming. Didn't think it was really going to last quite so long. Not going to have enough for that anyway, but that's fine. I'll let you work on it at least. So, in a couple of hours in game, we should at least have the sun again. We should help with our search for rocks, because that, as we discussed earlier, is kind of our primary source right now. At least we've got a shaft for the iron, so we can always get more iron. That's not a problem. As long as that whole vein lasts, and we still got a lot of that remaining. For the others, though, we're pretty much stuck until we either find a rock or I start digging again, which I might just have to buckle down and do. And now that since I have the jetpack, what I may do is just dig straight down. I'll worry about the whole leveling later if I have some sort of vehicle. I'll just have to make sure that I'm careful about how I go about this so I can get back out. But I think that's going to be the approach that I go with right now. And hope that the biofuel lasts me long enough to really get at whatever resources I need to get at. So we're just going to start digging. If we're lucky, maybe we'll hit a vein really quick. Maybe it won't be too far beneath the surface, and then we can just get the copper we need, get a little bit of it, get out, move on, and see if we need anything else, or we need to kind of cut into the surface a little. Personal drone to mine with hit F5. I didn't even know that. Another object in the spawn area. Let me get out of there for a second. Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Good to know. Okay. Oh, okay. Uses the same sort of biofuel. Don't get stuck. I gotcha. Ah. Now, does it actually collect anything? No, it doesn't collect anything. So I need to actually go down and gather this now, or I can look and... Oh, okay, I can look and still get it. Little, like, trippy as far as the movement goes. That's going to take a little getting used to. But that's okay. I got some copper. That's what I needed. Yeah, because the other option was going to be grabbing my jetpack and hoping for the best and trying to like cut out little sections so that way I could still manage to get my way back up if I needed to, and just stop at various points to recharge the jetpack. I get used to it. Yeah, I'm sure I will. Now, let's see. When I cut it off like that, do I have it back on me? Yes. Okay. Cool. All right. Learned something new. Thank you for that tip, because I had no idea what I was doing. Let's see. Promethium. I mean, helpful. Not really what we're after right now. We're going to see if the copper was the only thing that we were short. And if it was, then we can continue working towards that large constructor. Otherwise, we'll just go and do the same thing with whatever other veins we need to dig up. Glad to help. Awesome. I definitely appreciate it. I thought I got more copper than that, but that's fine. 20 ingots should be enough to start our project with, at least. So what did we actually still need again? We need one more motor. So let's focus that, because I know that that's going to remove a lot of the things that I already built for the rest of the requirements. And now we can figure out what we're missing. Right, so we need 4 more metal components. The computer and control device, though, let's do that first, because I think it's going to do the same thing where we're going to remove some of the things we built for those other requirements. So 2 computers, 2 control devices. Okay. Control devices, I guess not. That's fine. 1 and 2. And then the computers, though, this is definitely going to be. So we're going to need 1, 2. And there go those 2 control devices, apparently, again. So 1, 2 more. That's the end of something that I probably need to finish this project. 3 more cables. That's fine. We can handle that. 8 more components and 3 more electronics. So 1, 2, 3. We got enough, I think. And then, oh, we need cobalt though for the components. Oops. All right. And I thought that was only 2, but I could be mistaken. We'll figure it out when we come back, but we need some cobalt first. So let's go run. I know that I saw some around here somewhere. And we got silicon over there. That's good. Right over here. All right. High five. All right. Vicious circle of calculation when building in the survival constructor. Yeah, in the large one, it lets you, like Space Engineers, right? Where you can pick, like, build one of these things, and I'll be like, okay, I need this stuff. Hi, friendly raptors. Bye, friendly raptors. Okay, so we need to get the drone up again, but we need to get closer first. Sun's rising, so that'll help us to see what it is that we're actually doing, which will be nice. Large makes the parts itself. Yeah, okay. That'll be helpful. I guess it's just part of the sacrifices that you make, and why it's like, no, make this better thing, because not only because you need it, but also because it's just better at stuff. It's better at all the things. You should just get it. All right, so we're closing in on our target here. We'll break this rock down too while we're at it. We're finding new deposits. That's cool, because at least we'll have ideas of where to go if we need any more once we drain everything. And gathering plants really, I remember now, really does help you out with leveling. Hi. Cobalt. That was actually what I needed. And that's actually enough to get done what I needed, but I probably shouldn't have more cobalt anyway. It would probably be smart to do that, because we're going to have other building projects other than this anyway, so. Weren't here when you saw the joke. Hey, I appreciated that you told me that, Sarah, because I wanted to make sure that everybody could hear what was going on and see it. That was plant fibers. Cool. I was like, I saw something. Something I can take. Oh, threw those rocks to the side, apparently. Get out of here. Just break all of these things. because the only thing it's going to do is give me useful stuff. So, how about that sunrise over there, though? That is quite a look. I'll take those. And I think, do I want to dig more? I'm probably going to dig a little bit more, because I think it would be helpful to have access to this anyway. Let's see, where is the vein? It's straight over this, pretty much. Oh, I'm using the wrong one. I hate when I do that. I remember doing that the first time I played, too. Where I'm sitting there and drilling and wasting biofuel, like, why isn't this working? Really unfortunate stuff. Oh wow, we got to the cobalt already. All right. Just give me that. There we go. I want it. All right, I'm probably gonna stop in a second. We scratched the surface. We got a few things that are useful. That's really what I was going for. And then we can get out of here once I figure out how to. Did I get it? Because I didn't hear any like click sound effect, but it did disappear. So I'm gonna assume that we're good. All right. Next thing is, why didn't I put down my bike? Because I didn't pick it up out of the constructor. That's why. That's smart. Makes a lot of sense. All right, well, I guess we're running again. Because I am a dumb. I froze on your end. Anybody else having that issue? Am I frozen somewhere else also? Or just in the one spot? Because if that's the case, it may just need a little refresh. Find something to eat and or process your food in a food processor. Yeah, I've already got food. Don't worry about that game. I see where my food's at. Believe me, I was going to take care of that once I got back to base. And I probably should, at some point, open up the silicon. That whole silicon vein over there. Should probably cut that open. But for now, we're really just looking to get back and see if we can finish up the project we started. We want to start to actually really get into stuff. That's the goal. Nope, not frozen. All right, thank you. Thanks, Skull, and welcome to the channel. How you doing today? I already made a motorbike. Let me actually keep it this time and put it on my quick bar. Let's not do that again. Here, take my metals and give me stuff. What I got? 6 of these and 4 of these and 1 of the silicon and 4 of the cobalt and 2 copper. Cool. All right. So now, because we're almost to what we needed, we need 8 metal components. That should be pretty easy once we actually get to the cobalt. Doing horrible. That doesn't sound good. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully things perk up a little bit for you, though. I'm doing all right. Just trying to learn what exactly it is that I'm doing here, and thankfully Truths is helping out a lot with that because he's got a lot of experience in the game, and for me, having a friendly eye in the sky definitely helps out. So definitely appreciate that. Jackie, hey, what's going on? No worries. No worries. Good to have you all here tonight, watching me flail around while I try to figure out what exactly it is I'm doing. 2, 3, 4, and that should be the 8 that I need. Yeah, that'll be perfect, right like that. And then we can hopefully move this. I'd like to move it indoors if possible, but I don't know if this actual base has the vertical clearance necessary, or if I need to build an expansion to it or something. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. We shall see. But it's good knowing that at least we're going to have this sorted out, and we're gonna have something that can just build. Whoa, look at that. The sun just like interesting. Extremely emotional and sentimental at night. Aww. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Hope that everything's all right though. Tried so hard. What's wrong, Sarah? Everything okay? Usually I would joke about that line in particular, but not when I think something is actually the matter. I have a little bit more sympathy and sense than that. Philosophical. I get like that sometimes too. There are definitely times where I'll be hanging out and just kind of like looking outside and just thinking about life and the universe and everything. For you hitchhiker fans. No, but there are definitely times where I'm feeling it and I'm just like, yeah. Just analyzing where I'm at and what's going on and what it is that I'd like to do and where I'd like to be. I don't think it'll fit in here. Good, good. Glad to hear you're doing well. Hey, Mason. I almost didn't see that. I don't know why it... I guess the chat client just like jumped on me. Worst day of your life? What's wrong? What's going on, Mason? Glad to have you here, though. I don't think this is gonna fit in here. Or if it does, I'm gonna be like blocking everything out. Oh yeah, no, definitely not. Definitely not like that. So, you know what? We're gonna put this on the outside and just assume that I'm going to build around it later. Pokemon right there, and that gets taken. Oh, taken by what, another player, or is this like an NPC that was just like, nah, this is mine now? Can I get this a little bit not in my face? How do we do the not in my face thing? You know what? Let's just put it like here, I guess. Not hanging in the air, like actually on the ground. Let's just try this. At least it's down. I can kind of build around it to encompass it. I don't have a floor for it, but it's not actually going to be powered by this base probably, since it's not hooked up to anything. But we'll figure that out. We'll see what I need to do. It may just be a matter of connecting it with some armor blocks or something. Let's see. Girlfriend after 2 years. Aww. Sorry to hear that, Mason. You know, breakups are a tough thing. I have been through a fair share, but it's something that you never quite, you can't really prepare for, really. And it's something that definitely hurts a lot at the time. And as time goes on, you know, I feel like it's one of those things where you kind of know. In my case, you kind of have this vibe of like, this is meant, you know, this is something that I think is meant to be, or this is something that I'm not quite so sure about. And you kind of get this vibe where afterwards it starts to calm down. You're like, all right, well, maybe, you know, things will be okay. I'll find out someone else, I'm sure. And from my experience, it seems like you pretty much have the easiest time finding someone when you're not really looking that like specifically for someone. It just kind of happens. But yeah, no, Jackie's got it. Things do get better. It's one of those things that it takes time, like everything else. But if you knew that it was time, then I'm sure that it'll perk up down the line. You'll come back around. You'll be doing all right. I got faith in you. I don't know what it is I'm actually looking to do. So let's just check out some of these new recipes, because why not? I like the crafty things. Gold coins. Okay. Place into the ATM deposit slot. Interesting. Okay. So you can actually make money if you can find gold. Reactor core, that seems useful for some things. Plastic. raw material. I could actually make that because I have corn and rock dust. But I don't know what I need it for, so I'm not going to do that yet. Cement I could do also. Did something disappear from here, or am I seeing things? I could very well be seeing things. Wouldn't be the first time. Cores, clone chamber, food processor. That was what we wanted to do. I remember now. Alright, so if I do this, it's not going to know what to do because it doesn't have any materials, and probably because it's not hooked up to anything, I bet. But we're going to try just putting the parts in there and see what happens anyway. See where we go from there. This doesn't seem to require any energy to actually do anything, so I'm going to let it do all the refining for free. 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. That is very true. I never really looked at it from that perspective. I just always looked at it more like things will come around, things will get better, and not like not in some sort of mocking way. Like I actually do believe that that's how that works. But yes, there are the 5 stages of grief also, so that's something that may be helpful just to keep in mind if you're feeling down. Iron goes here. That did everything I needed. Okay, cool. So yeah, it's probably just that it isn't hooked up to anything. So I'm thinking I need to put down something to connect this to power. That being the case, I'm gonna need some more iron, I believe. What is it that I need for actual plates? Food, medical, building blocks. That's what I wanted. That's the thing I wanted. Bear with me just 1 second because nope. Nice try, friend. The mysterious hand that always gives desserts and food. Oh, the joys. The joys of... I can see that, you know. I hope you guys enjoy our shenanigans. Because they are vast. And never ending. Okay, so... we want to get probably... some of these large steel, or you know what, I could probably just do cement, the concrete ones, and probably just build it out to, oops, that's the wrong button. Build it out to our little constructor here, and let's see if maybe it just needs to be connected like that. Maybe that's the only problem here. Half, whatever, it's fine. It's enough. We'll go with it. Concrete, cement. Okay. 4, 5. Let's go 5 for now. And we'll just make all of them. Because why not? Honestly. Learned that in health class, which isn't awful actually. A health teacher is awesome. Yeah, it's really cool. Because I did not have as smooth of a health class experience in my time. Was not exactly my favorite of classes, but that's cool when you, I mean, there was, well, let me rephrase that, because the first health class that I took, that one was one of those where I was like, yeah, this isn't really doing it for me. But the next one that I took when I was a little older, that one was much better. I'm starting to think that this is not going to really let me build this into what I wanted to build into. So I might need a fuel tank and just to treat this like a separate structure entirely. If that is the case, then, well, I'll still build around it real quick with those. But, nope, none of these things are what I want. What was in that slot again? I don't even remember what I put there. Oh, a core. Okay. Worth noting. I actually need that then for a base. I need to put that down. I believe. But I need to get a base starter first. So what do I need for that? 1 core. All right, then. That was easy. So let's go with this. I just see, how do I actually make cores also? Because that seems like something that would be very, very useful for us. I assume it's in the large constructor. But I'll just grab this. I'll be taking this. Can I make cores? How do cores? Building blocks. It's not exactly what I wanted. Just more looking for... Yeah, no, not that. Not those. I wanted to know about cores, though. Things I learned in school. Health seems to be one of the most useful classes. Well, alright, that's handy to know. I mean, I think it's good. Health is a good class to have in general. I think it's helpful if it's taught properly. You can learn a lot of good stuff. It's dependent largely, I would say, oh, there it is, on the teacher and the material that they go over, though. The mysterious hand talks, I see. It is not that I did not like... Wait, your cheesecake. I'm pretty sure I'm the one who got that cheesecake. Needs to know the algebraic root of triangle. Game reminds me of Subnautica. It does. It definitely has some Subnautica vibes to it, and I looked at that too and considered it, but I decided to go back for Empyrion. I thought that would be fun to hit again. Whoosh. Immediately runs away. Do I get XP for that or something? Because I feel like I just won a battle. Metal components, electronics, computer, cables. So, okay, cores aren't that hard to make, it looks like. So that's good to know. But first things first. We need to figure out what we're doing here and probably eat some more food. But all of mine is stored away. So we'll get on that in a second. Let us build. How do I actually... Do I have to physically connect these? Is that how that works? Because it looks like I can do it from the front here, but I'm a little concerned about that. Little bit worried about it. Not gonna lie. I believe that if I put it here, that should work, but I'm not really too keen on the idea. 10 past 10, probably get to bed. Not before loots. So for those of you guys who are wondering about loots, it is a... We'll go ahead and put that there. It is a free way to help to support the stream and get your message promoted and have it show up on stream for everybody. So you can do those every 15 to 20 minutes. All you need is an email address, and that's it. You put in your message. That's all you need to do. So I think it's pretty cool. If you guys want to check it out, I'd love to see what you guys do with it. Let me know if you enjoy it, if you like having that option. And yeah, yes indeed. Over on Twitch also, we did go ahead and add an option. I heard something. We did go ahead and add an extension, the first extension that we're going to be putting onto the channel. And it's an RPG where we're all kind of working together on that. So it looks like it should be pretty fun. I think it's only available if you're on the desktop version of Twitch, checking out the channel. So I'd like to hear what you guys think of that, if you like having that option, being able to play while you're watching the stream. Isn't working. What does it say, Jackie? Because I'm somewhat familiar with some of the error messages, but not as familiar as some others that I know. What was I doing again? I was going to try and get a fuel tank. Alright, so 4 electronics, 4 components, 3 cables. I know I need to move this over to the other one. I just want to see what I actually need. Was it 3 cables? So 3 copper. 3 copper, and then 2 iron, 2 cobalt, and then 4 electronics. 3 iron, 2 copper, 2 cobalt, and the electronics are somewhere. There it is. 3 iron, 6 copper, 4 silicon, 2 cobalt. So, rather than actually remember those, because clearly I did not, I just grabbed a lot of the electronics anyway. But what was it that I needed? I need the electronics, the cables, metal components. We're going to leave the rest right there and just run over to here and see what we can do. Just isn't loading. So when you go to the page, it just doesn't even pull up anything? Because that's strange. That strikes me as odd. And I am concerned. Is anyone else having trouble with the loots? I know it was working earlier. Gotta go anyways. Alright, sounds good, Jackie. Thanks for coming by. Hope you have a nice night. Good luck with the whole sleep thing. I know it's something that a lot of us have some struggles with. And do 1 electronics, 2 more cables, and the 4 components. And that should be everything I need. Bam. Might be internet. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, it's something that I know that sometimes there are some issues with, but for the most part it's pretty functional. I haven't had too many issues with it. 330 subs. I know, it's crazy. You guys, I can't thank you enough for everything you guys have done over the course of the past year and change now. You've helped to build a wonderful, wonderful little community here, and I couldn't ask for any better than that, that's for sure. As I stumble over words, because I'm like, but you guys are awesome, and I don't know how to use words anymore, apparently. Alright, so we got this thing functional, I believe. We need to move back over these metals, though. Take, and a take, and take. And take all my things. Okay, so now let's actually get that food processor. Should probably build a couple other things, too, while we're here, if we have the materials for it. I would say that another core might be useful. A water generator would probably be a smart decision. This generator would actually also make sense, because I don't know how this is actually running right now. Is it just pulling straight from the fuel tank? Maybe? Well, we'll see what it does. Can't wait till we reach that 500 mark. No, we can do it. Aw, you guys flatter me. No, but I could not have done this or even come close without all of you, so seriously, thank you very much for all of the support that you guys have given me and given everyone else in the community. It means a lot. Really, really does. That's the wrong generator. No. Can I cancel this? I guess not. Alright, well, we'll just have an oxygen generator too, I guess. And then we'll see what we actually need. But no, you guys have been wonderful. It's been a really great adventure so far. I'm looking forward to doing so much more too. And I do want to do some different things. I think that there's always some cool stuff out there that we can do that's a little different than the norm for what we've been focusing on the channel. And I do want to explore a bunch of different things, but that is something that'll come over time. I know I've been talking to you guys for ages about how I want to start doing edited videos as well as streams, and I'm starting to actually sit down and go through some software and look through tutorials and learn how it works. I think I'm getting close to releasing my first one, which I'm super excited about. And I want to see what you guys think of it as well. But I know it's been a very long process, and it's something I'm going to be really excited to at least get the first one out, and then hopefully things will be a lot smoother because I'll know a little bit more about how to use what I've got in front of me to get the results that I want. I'll take all these things because why not? Give me this stuff. All the stuff. Now, clearly, I am short on some things. We're short on... what we need? We need computers. Where are the computers again? I know that there are computers around here somewhere. Musical Gamers, thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the crew. How are you doing today? Hope you're enjoying watching me flounder around here on an alien planet, trying to figure out how this actually works. Computers! Hey, we found it. Thought it said I couldn't build the computers. Maybe I just couldn't build 2 computers? That may have been the case. Yeah, electronics. That's our shortage. Okay. So we need copper. We're out of copper. We're out of copper, and we're really low on silicon, and cobalt isn't doing so hot either. So let's see what we can do about this. I should probably put the things that I did build away. That way we don't lose them and lose track of them. Okay. And one thing actually now, because I know that we were talking before about how we were at 330 subs. So that would be number 331 now, which makes me chuckle a little bit because that would be the same as my birthday. So I guess that's a happy birthday. But either way, it's really cool having all you guys here. Definitely happy that you're joining for this adventure and that you're having a good time here as we scramble and grab things. Nom nom. I'm gonna eat the stuff. I'll probably eat the corn too, honestly, because we're pretty hungry. Our guy here is pretty hungry. And we'll eat that again. Those are always a good quick source. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thanks, Carbajal, rather. Even though technically we're still a long ways away from my actual birthday, the fact that the number says it is pretty amusing to me, at least. Don't mind me, I'm just being silly. Oh, copper. We need copper. We need copper, we need cobalt, and I think we needed silicon also. So, first things first, let's get some copper. Did we not dig for copper? That seems very unlike what we would do. I guess I just had enough of it before. Maybe that's how that happened. I don't know. But, let's go. No, don't push me, drone. You need to go in mine. 2. Okay, so you can actually, like, change everything. Like, I guess I could put a firearm on him, and he'll just be like, yeah, sure, fire. Whatever. I'll do whatever you want. Gather. Man, this movement thing is gonna really take some getting used to. Whoa. It's gonna make me dizzy here. Grab it. Grab it. Grab all the things. Man, I feel like it's a mini game just trying to figure out how to control this thing. Alright, well, we're gonna need more copper than that. I know that much. We're gonna need a bunch of it, because we're gonna go through some building projects, especially if we start trying to build a spacecraft. We're gonna need to design it, and we're gonna need to have enough to build all the wings and all that stuff. So let's just go ahead and gather a bunch right now. We still have a bit of fuel left, so that's good. Are these actually copper? Yeah, these are copper. Good. Making sure. Just making sure. Okay, I think that's everything there for now. Any more? Because we're gonna need a bunch, so don't be shy. Just go ahead and come right on out when you're ready. All right, I think that's gonna be pretty good for now. So let's head back up. We're gonna head over to our cobalt next, I think. Here. Whoa, camera. Hi, camera. Camera jerk activated. Whoa, camera spin activated. Oh, hi, food. Seems very handy. Let's grab some food, since it's right in front of us anyway. Then we can eat some food, since it's right in our hands anyway. And flying down the hill, not really seeing what I'm doing. I don't remember this rock being there. I thought I would have destroyed all of these, but I guess that didn't happen. Oh, that's fine. Not like we can't just fix that right now. Was there more than just that one? Did it automatically shut off the light on my suit also? Feels like it did. I don't remember doing that. No matter. We'll celebrate with a corn dog, rather. Because why not? Don't push me into the hole. That would be bad. That would be a terrible idea. You shouldn't do that. Nobody likes it when you go in the hole. Okay, so we're gonna mine up. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna pick up a bunch of cobalt. We're gonna get a bunch of silicon, and then I'm tempted to go and dig up some Prometheus, or Promethium rather, because we're gonna need fuel eventually. You can see that those tanks aren't really working too well. We just kind of threw in what we could, but it's not gonna last us for much longer. The fuel that they gave us to start. So I kind of want to just get a little bit of fuel at least to run the bases. And then after that, I think we'll be pretty good at that point. Just drill straight into the side here. All right. Grab, 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 grab. Okay. We're going to do one more batch over here, and then we're going to go ahead and collect and head back out to our next stop. Either the silicon or the promethium. But we've got a bit of fuel left, a bit of biofuel. We're gonna need some seaweed soon, so we can actually refuel this thing. But for now, it's gonna get the job done. We'll get the resources we need, and that's really all we're after at this point. I've been working on the, well, not really a railroad, but okay. I think we're in a pretty good spot at this point. I think we've done enough damage to the environment. We've destroyed enough things as I continue just drilling around here, and I mean there's a lot that's really falling down this hole right now. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Wow, there's a lot there. I think that's all of it. I think we got it all. Yep, that looks about right. All right, cool. And next, where's that bike? Did I lose my bike? Oh, it's over there. Okay, I was like, couldn't have gone that far, right? We didn't go anywhere. We had to get on it before. I probably should have looked to see where I was actually going. Oh, magnesium I don't have much of, but I'm not really using it much yet either, so we're gonna head back. I'm also gonna go ahead and grab this right there, because it never hurts to have more food stuffs. So we need silicon. That thing was moving pretty fast. I'm just gonna ride. Whoa, okay. I'm gonna flip around apparently, and then I'm gonna ride my way towards everything else, because the silicon was past the base. We had some promethium over that way as well, so we're gonna just ride over. It looks like silicon's gonna be first up, because we gotta go around this water. Silly water getting in our way. Who does it think it is? We'll just grab this too while we're at it. And honestly, I'll just sit here right by my bike, because I've got a drone for this now, I found out. Thanks to Truths. And right about here should be pretty good. Oh, I guess it has certain range, I guess. So I might need to get a little bit closer for this to really reliably work. But you can't just send it off into the wilderness. That's worth noting. You can't just let it go and sit back at your base like, heh, good luck catching me now. Gather, gather, gather. So we should actually have a pretty good supply of a lot of the major resources that we need at this point in time. Which is gonna be really handy. That glitching is kind of messing me up a little bit, but I know why it's doing it. I just don't want to acknowledge why it's doing it. Of course, also kind of messes with my vision a little bit. What is making that sound? Thing sounds atrocious right now. It sounds really pissed also. Am I getting XP for just drilling holes or for actually finding resources? Because if it's for resources, I haven't really noticed any falling. So, you know, let's head back for a second. Let's just see where we're at on silicon. Yeah, we definitely need more than that. And I thought we had more copper out of that whole thing, but I guess not. So instead, we eat. Let's get a little bit closer. This should be much better. Don't push yourself in the hole. Step 1. Really not digging the, like, creepy sound effects, dude. Not gonna lie. But, as long as you don't do anything I wouldn't like, then I guess you can keep doing your thing. As long as that health bar doesn't drop at all, and you don't steal or break my stuff. Those are really my top concerns at the moment. Just grabbing all of that silicon. We're gonna have a decent enough supply of this stuff too. Might need to go back for some copper one of these days though. Alright, fine. If you're not giving me any more right now, that's fine. We'll roll with it. We'll just roll with it. We actually got more silicon than we got copper anyway. But I'd like a little bit of promethium, because we're gonna need some fuel at some point. So better to get it now rather than later. Also, food and other food was here somewhere. I don't like that sound either. Oh yeah, no, I definitely don't like that sound. Bye, friend. Guy was a little aggressive. Oh no. Did I just go in the water? Totally did just go in the water. Can I grab it? Stop making that sound, dude. Oh, great. Here we go. Oh, I can't use it underwater. But he forgot I was here, I guess, because I went underwater. Can I pick up this thing now? Let's just pick this up and run. That seems like the best... Oh, nope. He remembered where I was, I guess. I really can't see much of anything down here, though. This is kind of a bad place. We're kind of having a bad time. But I do have a jetpack. I gotta remember that. So we just need to make sure that we are quick about this. And go. Bye, friend. I hope. Definitely just gonna be optimistic and hope for the best. Leave all of my stuff alone, please. That song. Yeah, what that thing was doing? Not my fan, not gonna lie. Was not exactly crazy about it. But on the plus side, we did get a bunch of different metals, so seeing as this thing doesn't use any energy or fuel of any kind to actually generate the metals, I'm just gonna go ahead and let that process all this stuff, and then from there we can get rolling. Just throwing in way larger numbers than we actually have resources for. I'll just let it figure out what it can do. Not in a rush with it. I think that'll be the best way to go about it. But we're also gonna just eat that corn. We'll eat this corn dog. Don't really need this yet. I kind of want to hold it just in case we're dealing with poison. Same with this pixie stock bundle. So while everything is working here, let's run inside real quick and put away the foods. We'll see what other foods we got. We'll try and just fill up real quick. And that should get us in a pretty good spot, actually. We'll be pretty comfortable. You can hold these things, and that is about it with this. Okay. So we have corn. We have some more corn dogs. Lots of corn. Okay. That is fine. I am gonna eat a couple of these though. I'll fill us up. Fill us up nice and good. Nice and good and stuff. Stamina recovery, it's not like I need it. I'm not sure why I did that. I think I secretly hoped that it would actually heal me a little bit, even though I knew that that probably wasn't how it was going to work. But can't blame me for trying. I do have that food processor that needs to be placed down. I think I'm going to put that down on the new base as opposed to this one. Because at least that one I'm going to be customizing. I'm going to be building my own and designing on my own so I can kind of figure out the space. It's not already kind of predetermined. Cool. Okay, so you just gather and then it regrows. Cool. All right, so we got some food at least growing upstairs. And then we can hopefully, once we put down this processor, make some more plots and get that sorted out. Because we're gonna want plenty of that stuff. Can I, from up here, can I? Yeah, I can use it. That's all I needed to know. All right, so let's put some other cement down. We're just gonna try and level this whole thing out. Hopefully protect this base a little bit better is the ideal. We'll put it there. Did it actually go there, or did it just get used and disappear? Nobody knows. This is still making stuff. That's fine. We got a little bit of stone to do also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then after that, we're gonna do some cement and that whole business again. Okay. Multi-charge. Oh, okay. Good to know. That's for the multi-pack thingy. Multi-tool. But I'll just make one of those from the large constructor. I won't have to worry about the precursor requirements or what have you. Okay. So we need... I'm like floundering around here like I knew what I wanted. It was cement. That's what I wanted. Let's make... Probably do more than 10, honestly. Let's do 20. And I don't really need destroyed ones. I really just want... Add to toolbar and press R and B to unfold. Oh, it's a group of blocks, huh? Interesting. I guess it'll figure out that doesn't have the cement for that, because I don't know how to cancel once you put it on the queue. I don't know how to take anything off of it, which seems weird. It seems like it should be like a left click or a right click or something on this right here, but that doesn't seem to do anything. Middle click doesn't change anything either. But that's fine. We'll just go ahead and do it this way. So add a toolbar, and then if I right click, oh, okay, you can do a lot of different shapes and stuff. And they all have different hit point amounts, I guess. Seems like they all have the same, but at least it tells you how much it has and what the mass is, so that way in case you're worrying about flight, you can kind of balance things and know where the weight distribution is. That's really cool. Okay. Oh no, some of these are less. Okay. These sloped walls are weaker. I don't know if they use less of the cement. Probably not. Probably still takes up 1 block. But that's still worth noting. That's pretty cool. Okay. So you don't have to just do straight square cubes. That's cool. For now, though, I'm kind of looking to set like a base here. Like a basic level. And just try and make a floor out of this. I'm probably going to need to drill into this little hill in order to actually get it where I want it to be. Yeah, that or I'm going to have to build up from here. Yeah, right there. That's what I wanted. Anything else on this level? I mean, I can do... Whoa. That wasn't what I wanted at all. I don't know what just happened there. That was much better. Kudos. Kudos, game. You did what I wanted that time. There was one way to place it there. I don't really know if I need it there, but at least it'll level out that floor. We'll have it all just kind of... Doesn't feel level, though. It's a little bumpy. Seems strange, given that's all part of one grid, but, you know, that's okay. We'll roll with it. We'll just let it happen. I don't know what happened again, but it broke my thing. Although I'm getting experience for building, so that's cool. That's good to know. Let's see now. How do we actually want to do this? We want to make this a little bit larger than we've got it so far. We've got a very small footprint, so we're going to just keep kind of expanding outward with this for now. How I put a cement block here, I don't really know, but I guess we're going to incorporate it into our little grid here. Because we already got it, so we might